Tune in to Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad.
On the third day of the second cricket test match between South Africa and Sri Lanka, South Africa in their second innings were 191 for the loss of 3 wickets, taking a lead of 221 runs with 7 wickets in hand. The two not-out batsmen were Tristan and Temba Bavuma when the stumps were drawn for the day. Tristan was batting on 36 from 93 balls, while Temba Bavuma, the captain, is batting on 48. Earlier, Sri Lanka resumed their first inning at the overnight score of 242 for the loss of 3 wickets, with Angelo Matthews batting on 40, along with Keshav Maharaj, who was batting on 30. And Sri Lanka were bowled out for 328 runs, conceding a lead of exactly 30 runs. Resuming their first inning at overnight score of 242 for the loss of 3 wickets, they lost their first wicket at 261 on day 3, and that is of Angelo Matthews after scoring 44 from 90 balls, hitting 6 fours, and his strike rate was 49. He was caught by Kyle Varina off the bowling of Marco Jansen. Then the fifth wicket fell at 268. 7 runs later, Keshav Maharaj was the fifth to go in the 81st over. He made 48, fell 2 runs short of his half century. He scored from 92 balls with the help of 4 fours, and with a strike rate of 52, he was caught by Aiden Markram off the bowling of Marco Jansen. 6 to go was Dane Paterson, the Sri Lankan captain, at 297 in the 89th over. He could only score 14 from 27 balls, hitting 1-4, and he was caught by Aiden Markram off the bowling of Dane Paterson. 7 to go was Kusal Mendis. 1 run was added, and at 298, Kusal Mendis was out after scoring 16 from 28 balls, hitting 3 fours with a strike rate of 57. He was also clean bowled by Paterson. Then 8 to go was Lahiru Kumara at 298. Back-to-back 3 wickets fell at 297 6th wicket, 298 7th wicket, and 298 8th wicket. Lahiru Kumara was the 8th to go without scoring. He faced 2 deliveries and was caught by Marco Jansen off the bowling of Dane Paterson. 9 to go was Vishwa Fernando at 327. 29 runs later, they lost their 9th wicket in the 99th over, and Vishwa Fernando was out after scoring 2 from 31 balls. He stayed at the wicket for 43 minutes but could only score 2 runs. He was caught by Kyle Varina off the bowling of Dane Paterson, and the 10th and final wicket fell at 328. Prabath Jayasuriya was out after scoring 24 from 32 balls, hitting 4 fours, and his strike rate was 75. He was stumped by Kyle Varina off the bowling of Keshav Maharaj, while Ashita Fernando remained unbeaten without scoring. So, Sri Lanka scored 328 runs from 99.2 overs. They scored their runs at a run rate of 3.30. Notable scorer, Prabath Jayasuriya with 89 and Keshav Maharaj with 48, followed by Angelo Matthews and Dinesh Chandimal, who both scored 44 runs each, while rest of the batsmen could not put up a decent total on the board. For South Africa, Kagiso Rabada, 24 overs, 7 maiden, 56 runs and 1 wicket, with economy of 2.33. Marco Jansen, 25 overs, 4 maiden, 100 runs and 2 wicket, with economy of 4. Dane Paterson, 5 for 71. 22 overs, 4 maiden, 71 runs and 5 wicket, and his economy was 3.22. Keshav Maharaj, 24.2 overs, 5 maiden, 65 runs and 2 wicket, with economy of 2.67, while Aiden Markram also bowled 4 overs, gave away 15 runs without capturing a wicket. The fall of wicket, first wicket fell at 41, Damit Karunaratne was out. Second at 150, Dinesh Chandimal was out after adding 109 runs for the second wicket. Then the third wicket at 199, 49 runs later, Prabath Jayasuriya was the third to go. Then the fourth wicket at 261, 162 runs were added for the fourth wicket. And the fifth at 268, Keshav Maharaj was the fifth to go. And sixth at 297, Dane Paterson. Then the flurry of wicket, 7th at 298, Kusal Mendis, 8th at 298, Lahiru Kumara, and 9th at 327, Vishwa Fernando, while 10th and final wicket at 328, Prabath Jayasuriya. Taking 30 runs lead, starts off their second inning and were 191 for the loss of 3 wickets. At close of third day's play, they scored their runs from 55 overs at a run rate of 3.47. They lost their first wicket at 55 in the 14th over. Opener Tony Zizorzi was out after scoring 19 from 38 balls with the help of 2 fours with a strike rate of 50, and he was bowled by Prabath Jayasuriya. Second to go was Aiden Markram in the 25th over. South Africa with 96, and they lost the wicket of Aiden Markram. Their second wicket, Aiden Markram, after scoring his half century, he scored 55 runs from 75 balls, hitting 5 fours with a strike rate of 73, caught by Mendis off the bowling of Vishwa Fernando, and the third wicket fell in the dying moments of the day. Ryan Rickelton was third to go at 109. Yes, South Africa lost their third wicket at 109, and Ryan Rickelton scored 24 from 45 balls, hitting 3 fours. He was also legged before by Prabath Jayasuriya. At close of play, Tristan Stubbs with 36 from 93 balls with help of 2 fours, and Temba Bavuma with 48 from 79 balls with help of 2 4s and 2 6s were the two not-out batsmen. They now lead by 221 runs. Yes, they have a significant lead, and it's just 3 days of play being finished. 2 days still to go. Looking at the Sri Lankan bowling, Vishwa Fernando, 14 overs, 4 maiden, 34 runs and 1 wicket. Ashita Fernando, 9 overs, 1 maiden, 29 runs and no wicket. Lahiru Kumara, 10 overs for 40 runs and no wicket, while Prabath Jayasuriya, 20 overs, 1 maiden, 75 runs and 2 wicket. And Dhananjaya De Silva, 2 overs, 6 runs and no wicket. So, looking at the ICC World Test Championship points table, South Africa are at number 2 and Sri Lanka at number 4. The result will definitely change the ranking of the teams. Sri Lanka or South Africa, whosoever wins this test match will go further up in the ranking. Australia are leading the points table with 60.71 their win percentage. They played 14 test matches, have won 9 and have lost 4. They have one match ended in a draw with 102 points, and their win percentage is 60.71. South Africa are at number 2. They have played 9 test matches, won 5, lost 3, and have one match ended in a draw with 64 points and with 59.26 their win percentage. India, after losing the second test match against Australia at Adelaide, is now at number 3. They have played 16 test matches, won 9, lost 6. One match ended in a draw. They have 110 points with 57.29 their win percentage. Sri Lanka are at number 4. They have played 10 matches, won 5, lost 5. They have 60 points. Their win percentage is 50. England are at number 5. They have played 21 matches, won 11, 9 lost, and one match ended in a draw, 114 points, and their win percentage is 45.24. While New Zealand are at number 6. They have played 13 matches, won 6, lost 7. They have 69 points. Their win percentage is 44.23. Pakistan are at number 7. They have played 10 matches, won 4, lost 6. They have 40 points and their win percentage is 33. While Bangladesh are at number 8. They have played 12 matches, won 4, lost 8. They have 45 points and their win percentage is 31. While West Indies are at the bottom of the point table, the mighty West Indies, who won the first 2 World Cup, are at number 9. They have played 11 test matches, won 2, lost 7. 2 matches ended in a draw. They have 32 points with win percentage of 24.24.
Keep on watching Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad for latest news, views, and interviews of sports personalities from around the world.